Hey, everybody. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. It seems so dark. Probably because the sun ain't out. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Good day. Good. I was gonna say good Sunday. It is not Sunday, circa. Good morning, everybody. I'm on here early. I know ain't nobody up probably right now. Good morning, Queen. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, Kayla. Good morning. Good morning, y'all. I watched some church last night, something I haven't done in forever, and it blew my mind. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Good morning, Alexandria. Good morning, baby. Good morning, Miss Betty. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, y'all. So, thank you so much. So, this lady, Juanita Bynum, okay, she preached a message a long time ago. And I'm sure I watched it. Maybe I didn't. I don't know. Good morning, Auntie. Good morning, Justice. Good morning, Jace. Y'all. So I'm watching this exposing the Jezebel spirit last night because it came across my FYP and something she said blew my mind. So I went and watched it last night. Y'all. 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 So how about I should have got my notes off of this thing. Y'all know the Asherah pole that the Bible mentions all the time? Basically the maypole. Thank you so much, Toy Girl. I'm going somewhere today. I got to get out the house. I said I'm not about to be looking crazy. This world is ending, and I got some stuff, and I'm about to wear it. Even if I got to sit in here and then go somewhere, I'm about to do it. So let me tell y'all how she bust my head. I probably should have switched these iPads because where is my other one? Right there. Hold on. I might have to turn TikTok off and turn it back on, y'all. Give me a second because I really need the notes. I forgot and didn't start it on the right. Let me see if I can get on TikTok on this one. Because I can't remember if I put it on here or not. Are they trying to update my... Let me see. Oh, bad. Okay. I'm about to get off here real quick, and then I'm going to get right back on. Give me 2 seconds, y'all. Let me get off here. Because I need this iPad. Hey, good morning, y'all. Okay, let's see if this is going to work. Yep. Yeah. Okay. Good morning, everybody. I'm sorry. Hold on 1 second. Trying to get together real quick. Okay. Why is this different? Good morning, y'all. Okay, y'all, we in here now. Wait a minute. There we go. Why does this look so dark? Because it is. Because it is. That's why it's dark. Because it is. Okay. Uh-oh. Oh. Let's see. Yes. Good morning, everybody. I'm back. I probably should have made me some coffee, but we'll do that in a minute. It's not a big deal. Excuse me. I got some places to go later on. Yes, ma'am. Okay, so look, y'all. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate you. Cinco de Mayo. Hola, papi. What you just said, don't you trip. Yep. Thank you, Auntie. Thank you. Mm-hmm. Y'all know my youngest baby by a Spanish, a partially Spanish person. What you just said. Anyway, that's what I was saying. Because we about to be talking about Jezebel. Happy birthday, Coco. Happy birthday, Pumpkin. Thank you so much. So look, y'all. Come on now. I need y'all to pay attention. So look, I was watching Exposing the Jezebel Spirit last night, right? And y'all know Whitey Bynum, she's powerful. I don't care what people say about her. Everybody got their things that we all go through. Everybody, right? But the woman is powerful. And so I haven't watched like scripture or any of that, like no preaching or nothing in forever. Forever, 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 forever. Is this it? Okay. So do y'all want to figure out do y'all want to hear what blew my mind last night at 10 o'clock at night? You was just listening to the clip, baby. I went and watched pretty much the whole thing. Listen here. Listen. OMG. So y'all remember when we read in Solomon, right, about the spirit of death being androgynous, and he had sons and daughters, and they made it with each other. And then we got the 49 androgynous demons that can flip back and forth between female and male, right? Y'all remember this in Solomon when we studied this about the spirit of death and how it's androgynous is both male and female, and how they made it with each other. And then, okay. Ooh. So why, when I was listening to her last night, y'all, the hidden iniquity or the mystery of Babylon, we didn't heard that, right? Y'all. So everybody know the story about him uncovering his daddy nakedness. And I thought this before, and I mentioned this to pastors or ministers that I would talk to, and they'd be like, nah, sis, it wasn't like that. But why she said the same thing I said? The same thing I've been thinking for years, which is when Ham went in there and uncovered his daddy, he was on some nasty stuff. He had a same-sex fetish for his daddy. His daddy was in there drunk, and we don't know if he was in there touching himself while he was watching his daddy or whatever, but whatever he did, he got cursed for it. Which, she made a perfect point, it started perversion in the line, right? Now, he ended up having Cush. Cush, it says, did evil in the sight of the Lord. And then they had Nimrod. But guess who Naamah is? Naamah is Nimrod's great-granddaughter. But hold up. Nimrod married his mama. They are the ones that started Baal worship. Nimrod married his mama. Now get this. She busts this down, but it's so much more powerful to me because I understand now. Listen. They erected the Asherah pole for the moon mama or whatever the chief mother spirit. The chief mother spirit. But guess what, y'all? Asherah, the demon, or fallen angel's daughter, okay, listen to this, is androgynous. Asherah slept with her son Baal. Asherah and Baal was together, but he is her mama. She is his mama. So the same thing that happened with Nimrod happened, y'all. I was so blown away when I was watching this last night because it makes so much sense. Because who remembers when we were studying in mythology and it was talking about, and we know that Greek mythology is based off of the Assyrian and Babylonian kings. So we know that in mythology, some of these gods married their mamas and sons married. I mean, mamas married their sons and sons married their mamas, basically. Wasn't it like Zeus and somebody? He married his mama. Somebody in the Greek mythology married their mama. Which was it, Zeus? So if Greek mythology is built off of the Assyrian and Babylonian kings, and we know that Nimrod started all those cities where they worship Baal. Happy birthday, Ulima. I'm sorry, Pumpkin, I didn't see it. Happy birthday, Pumpkin. Happy birthday. Miss Allen, happy birthday. Are y'all getting this? They made it with parents and siblings. But to know that Asherah, because demons were running wild at this time, and people were mating if they was mating with spirits. Mind blowing. Then it said, so Jezebel came from Nimrod. We know that the angel's children, okay, the angel's children are trapped here as our evil spirits. Jezebel was a giantess. So when the church be talking about the Jezebel spirit, it even said that the Jezebel spirit is androgynous. It could be male or female. So then that got me to thinking about Hermes and Aphrodite and all of their children. They were androgynous. They could be male or female. And guess what else she said? Blew my mind. They started reproducing without men. Because the androgynous or intersex folks, okay, they would be a man, mate, and now they not a man no more. And so it looks like two women had a baby. Mind blowing. Their whole goal was to get the man out of the way. So that y'all, it makes perfect sense because she said that Jezebel made all of her eunuchs castrate themselves. What did I tell y'all was going on right now? And I'm not trying to offend nobody, but with this, with transgender, you literally castrate yourself. If you transition from male to female, you castrate yourself. They did that so that nobody else could reproduce. So in all reality, when you transition from male to female, it's the same spirit, y'all, that was running back then with Jezebel. They castrated the men because they didn't want no more humans born. That is the spirit of the enemy, I told y'all. Just like the angels created the birth control. So there were intersex people that were creating, and once they created, they went back to the other sex and they castrated all the men. Mind blowing because it's still happening right now. Mind freaking blowing because it's still happening right now. Blew my mind, y'all. Look, here go my notes. I was like, what in the heck? Because it made me think about everything. Mind blowing, I'm telling you. Listen. Listen, 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 listen. To find out that Asherah was a spirit. Well, we know that the spirits were running rampant because I think it was Noah after they got off the boat. Mastema, which is where we get the word masticize for cancer, which means spread out and just obliterate basically. Because you know, if you have mastocytic cancer or whatever it is, it's spreading everywhere, right? The demons, Noah said, if you don't get them, it ain't gonna be none of us left. So God took 9/10 of the demons and locked them up. It's only 10% out right now. Exposing the spirit of Jezebel, but it's the one where she got the bob, not the first one where she got her hair pulled back. The demon Mastema said, God, you gave me dominion over this place. And if you answer Noah's prayer and take all my demons away, then I won't have nobody to rule. So God said, okay, you're right. I did give you that. So I'm going to let you only have 10%. Juanita Bynum. Mind blown, y'all. Mind blown. Because I probably watched this. I know because I had the Jezebel spirit. My mama, we went. I told y'all we was Juanita Bynum, whatever's. Everywhere she went, and we could get there, we was going. When she came to Phoenix, I was always gonna go see her if I could. The whole nine. The church I used to go to, she used to come there because old boy was one of her spiritual fathers, and she used to come there all the time. She always talked about the Jezebel spirit. But one of the things she said is it could be male or female. She said the Jezebel spirit makes the men more feminine to where a woman can rule over them. And it makes a woman not scared of a man. But it makes the man so sensitive that he can't be what he needs to be as a man. This is mind blowing, y'all. So the angels started this castration mess. And their children, who end up being the rulers, continued it. And guess who they was castrating? Well, they probably was castrating a lot of people. But the eunuchs most times was holy men. Like out of the line of Judah, they was in captivity to the Babylonians. They didn't want no more Jews born. They didn't want no. So here that thing is again of stopping life. When Jesus came, when Moses came, they was killing all the Hebrew boys. Are y'all getting this? Are y'all getting this? And the fact that Jezebel was an intersex person. Not saying nothing wrong with that, but she was an androgynous spirit. So when she left her body, when the people threw her out the window and the dogs was eating her up, her spirit didn't go nowhere because she was the descendant of a giant. She was the descendant of an angel. So that means her spirit was trapped here to be one of the evil spirits. We know that the giant spirits, even from y'all movie Soul, this shows y'all that the big spirits in the back was trapped on earth and they can't leave. And they're the grumpy spirits. Remember Jamie Foxx little movie? They had the little bitty spirits that was running around there. Way in the back, it was the grouchy dudes over there. And they spirits was bigger than everybody else's spirits. And they trapped. They're grouchy, they're angry, they're malevolent, or whatever you say that. How you say it. That's the truth. Because the angels stopped them because they were celestial, infinite beings, basically. That their children were going to be infinite beings. And that's when God said, nah, I'm not going to let that happen. So hold on, look at this. She talked about this fish, y'all. A argosy fish. Argosy. Argasse. Now, this was mind-blowing. Thank you. This was mind-blowing. Guess what she said? So this argosy fish Like, say for instance, this is her thing, not mine. It's 9 women fish around this one fish. When the male fish starts to like get to where they can see he's weak and he's getting ready to die, one of the female fish in one day transforms to a from a female to a male fish and becomes the man. How many times have we seen that young women have grown up without a father, so they become the man? Or they never saw the type of man that they wanted to see, so they become him. If it ain't no strong man around, they become the man. Oh, what's up, man? What's going on, bro? Nah, I got it. She mad. Don't even worry about it. Yeah, I'm gonna take care of that. Huh? So whatever happens in the animal kingdom happens in our kingdom too. Now, what's even more mind blowing is this. Y'all want to know what it is? Asherah was a Nereid. Asherah is depicted as half woman and half fish, which means she could transform because we know Nereus could. So she could be a shapeshifter. She could be a half fish, half woman, and she could come on land, and she could be a male or a female. Absolutely mind blowing. Little Mermaid just keep on showing up. These shape shifting beings that were worshipped as gods. See, now we know why Asherah, because her daddy, whatever, whatever star he came from, and then he mixed. See, the whole Argosy thing messed me up because when I was thinking fish, I wasn't thinking fish that could flip. So if I, as an angel, went into the fish that could, oh Jesus, that could flip flop from male to female whenever I felt like it, not only do I have magical powers right now, bro, this is mind blowing. I specifically picked a certain fish that I know can change colors. I picked a fish that can be a chameleon. I picked a fish that can be male or female, and then I go into them so then my children will have all of those abilities. If I pick a poisonous fish to go into, that means that my daughters and my sons will have some type of poison running through their body. This is crazy, but it makes so much sense. Because it says they went into the fish, they went into the reptiles, they went into the birds and the animals of the field. I was thinking whales and, but we can see from Typhoon that sometimes he got one tail, but sometimes he's an octopus on the bottom, Ursula. But they're shape shifting. So if he want to show one person he only got one tail and then show and turn into something else, some big monster with all a kraken, he can do that because they were mixing the animals, miscegenation. So they easily could have taken some DNA from an octopus, taking some DNA from a whatever kind of fish, Because genetic research ain't new. They was doing it back then. We know this because they mixed birds with lions, with elephants, and with a snake all in one body. We know this because we've seen the beings in all of the old. It's a half lion, half bird, half lizard thing trying to walk. If you see that coming in with a human head on it, that's a monster. And we know that they created monsters. We know this because once Ohio or Mahiah, Baraquiel's son, who was an angel, a fallen angel, went after he had his nightmare. He went to Enoch. It says he took a cosmic journey, mounted up on his arms like wings, and flew to Enoch. That wouldn't have been hard to do because this is the ancient Babylonians right here. Y'all. So when you think of the scariest monster that you've seen on our television, it was stuff scarier than that. And the demons that we see coming up out of the ground and the Scorpion King and all of that was trapped under the ground lines right up with what it says because Abraham and Noah would have been in that time. We say please around here. If you want me to do something, don't nobody tell me what to do. Love you, but show it again as you telling me. Can you show it again as you asking me? Moving on. So with that, yeah, mind blown, y'all. Mind blown, mind blown, mind blown, mind blown. So with this, now you see why I said you can't study mythology without studying the Bible, or you can't study the Bible without studying mythology because it's all the same people. Not only that, in the message, she said that God, not the devil, God sent a destroying angel She said that God sent a destroying angel to kill 70,000. God sent a destroying angel because David counted the soldiers. Y'all, this was mind blowing. And I told y'all the numbers mean something. God sent one angel he bought the land, the threshing floor. We all know about threshing floor. David brought the threshing floor from Ornan. But the angel was standing, y'all, right on that threshing floor when he just started mass murdering 70,000 of David's soldiers. And he didn't stop until David ran up there and apologized and laid on his face. Or God was going, he told the angel, okay, stop. You mean like we just seen in that picture on TikTok where that we saw the lightning, but when it flashed, you can see that big old being throwing the lightning bolt? That's what you're talking about? Because we literally just seen that in a video on TikTok where the lightning flashed, but the dude that was videoing it, recording it, you could see the being throwing, and it was massive. It was massive. So exactly what we have seen on TikTok is exactly what was happening when God sent the destroying angel to tear stuff up. But what she said, and I didn't know this, y'all know I don't care about telling what I don't know. It's all right. I did not know that that's where the place where David started to build the temple. Solomon built the temple. So a place where a supernatural thing happened, which is the angel of God was mass murdering 770,000 Jews. Okay? It's the same place that Solomon built that temple. He built it right on top of the threshing floor that his dad David bought. And the reason that David bought the threshing floor is because that's where God stopped the angel from killing. When she broke that down, I was like, okay, this is my blowing. We know that giants was running with David and Solomon. Giants was running, they was their allies. Thank you. You hearing me? So Asherah was an intersex spirit. Jezebel was an intersex being. Nimrod married his mama and started Babylon. And then Baal and Asherah. Asherah is Baal's mama. I told y'all these was real people, and this is why God is mad that we, not we, but people worship them, because they was real people. Asherah and Baal was together. But who remembers me telling y'all that every single thing that the devil does is counterfeit? And remember, I told y'all they knew what was coming, so they tried to hurry up and do it. And she said the same thing. She said Asherah and Baal tried to be the first Mary and Jesus. I didn't even know that Asherah represents herself as a dove too, because she is a chameleon spirit. I told y'all they tried to beat Jesus to it so that other people say, oh, they're just. No. They knew the plan because their daddies were angels. Their daddies were in heaven when we were created, when God was talking to the elders about what he was going to do. I told y'all everything that they do is counterfeit. And they try to hurry up and get to it so they can say, oh, this and that. No, no, no. They the knockoffs. They are the freaking knockoffs. I said, this is absolutely insane, y'all. So Hermes and Aphrodite's kids was running through there. And they would be but this makes sense because what's his name? Oh, I can't think of his name. It wasn't Nimrod. I can't think of the other dude. But he married a woman. She couldn't give him no kids. So then he killed her and married a man that looked just like her, and then he was the wife in the wedding. Nero did that. Nero married a woman. She couldn't give him no kids. He went and found a man that looked just like her, married the man, and he was the wife in the marriage. Look it up. So Nero and Marduk is the same person then. There you go. So we know that Marduk is Nero. Yep. And did. So now we know Marduk, the god Marduk, is Nero. Let me go make me some coffee. Be right back. Hold on. Hold on. All right, y'all. Sorry about that. Ain't this crazy, family? Who else mind is blown? Y'all, I was trying to watch it. Kept having to go back. And I'm probably gonna go back again because I know I missed something because I was so enamored. This is the thing. It helps me. Okay, so y'all just gotta think about all the stuff I done read, all of the literature that has been put. Now we understand why God did not want us worshiping false gods, because I told y'all they was people. The old gods were the angels. Okay? The old gods were the angels, the fallen angels. Then their children were considered gods too. These are the people that became the rulers. We know this. That's why I told y'all kings and all of that is so freaking important. The book of Kings and Chronicles is so important. Numbers. Those three books are very, very, very important. Very important. That makes sense of American Gods. I've never seen it. I'm gonna have to watch it. Y'all keep telling me to watch it. I'm just, what is it on? Never mind. I'll find it because I say that to y'all. I'll find it. Don't even tell me. I'll find it. I'll find it. Listen, we got the Sumerian king list. Mm-hmm. Oh, I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna watch it. That's about to be my new thing. I'm about to find it. You said it's on Stars. I might not. Y'all need to give me a free trial, and then I'm just gonna go. How many seasons is it? Because I'm doing me a free trial. Y'all might not see me. Because hey nephew, and thank you for my message. I seen it last night right as I was fading out. I did have a great night because I was watching this good old Bible. I mean, watching Juanita Bynum. You been watching Sweet Tooth? I put that in my thing. That's in my list. That's in my list. Hey, Miss Dixon. That's in my list. Sweet Tooth and a couple other. Listen, it's good too. Day. Okay, I'm gonna get in there. Oh, pretty cool. So listen, y'all. This is why I said we gotta just keep going deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper, because when I tell you that woman blew my mind last night, I mean, only because of the pieces we put together. Not saying it was powerful. It's a powerful message. But I don't even know what to say. I don't even know what to say. To find out that Asherah was an androgynous spirit, or she ended up being an androgynous spirit. That Baal, too, I guess, was an androgynous spirit, and they all stem from Nimrod. And then to find out that Jezebel was Nimrod's great great granddaughter. I think I might have known that. So she came from an evil line. She literally came from a line of evil kings, and the lineage of the fallen angels. Guess what else? Nimrod's mama's name is Sybaris. Anybody know what the Sybaris is? Who been to the Sybaris? But don't put that up there. Don't tell nobody your business. Everybody know what the Sybaris is. Don't, never mind. I'll go back. Don't put your hand up because I don't want to know. But everybody know what the Sybaris is? Anybody ever heard of the Sybaris? It's the nasty hotel, the freak hotel. Why would they name the hotel where you go to do lustful, nasty things after the woman who married her son? Because when you go to the Cyprus, baby, you want to do some perverse things. You ain't going there to make love, honey. You going there to get it in. And whatever goes, it's like Vegas at the Cyprus. Whatever goes, they got pools in there. It's everything. It's a lustful hotel. It's set up nothing but for that. So they name the hotel where you go to get real nasty after a lady that married her son, which is perversion. Because a mother is never supposed to lay with a son. Father ain't never supposed to lay with a daughter. There's also a star called Cerberus. There is a star called Cerberus. Like Cerberus. It's a constellation. So there's a constellation named after Nimrod's mama. And then the dirty hotel where you go to do dirty stuff is named after her. A lady who slept, I believe it's Cerberus, Cerberus. And Cerberus and Cerberus, they just changed the S to a C or a C to a S. It's also a three-headed dog. Maybe that's how the dog people got in Egypt. Could that possibly be how the dog people got in Egypt? Cerberus. Thank you. Mm-hmm. Right, because remember, Lot Daughters tricked him to sleep. Listen, y'all, my mind's blown. And think about this. All of the old, like I was watching a thing about the Indians the other day, and they were saying different tribes said that certain races of giants that used to live among them came from the stars. And they knew exactly where the stars was at. He's Typhon's son. Who is Typhon's son? You seen that? Okay. So think about this. The rulers of darkness are above earth but below God. Some of the gods were trapped up high where they had to watch their children, but they couldn't touch them and go talk to them and see them. What if God made them into the stars? You know how they didn't got up close on the stars and they see that it's a being in the inside of that fire. Y'all seen it when they got up close on the stars? It looked like a being there. Like you can see arms and legs and a head. What if part of them, because they trapped under God in the darkness, and the universe is under God, okay? But they're not on earth. In Haiti, they used to call them down to earth. They call them the stars. Come on now. Y'all. Angels come as an angel of light. The dark one. This is why those people over in Africa, I can't think of their name, they have the bird feet. They knew where what's the name, what Sirius B was before the what's the name community did. What if God trapped some of them in the darkness, which is in our heavens outside Anu has 75 sons. They mix with the reptilians, insectoids, and other alien races, including humans. Yes, we know. Anu. So I'm thinking that Anu is Azazel. Anu is gotta be Azazel because Azazel is the one that started everything. He the one that got it in his mind first that they was gonna sleep with the women. And if he had 75 sons, I can see it because remember in Enoch 10, that's crazy. And we know that they lost the names of God. I had to go pull up the zodiac signs, and they're literally all the bad angels. Come on, come on. Thank you, Miss Renee. Look here. Okay, so look. Mm-mm. So we're going to read this. Here we go. In those days, when the children of man had multiplied, it happened that there were born unto them handsome and beautiful daughters. And the angels, the children of heaven, saw them and desired them. And they said to one another, come and let us choose wives for ourselves from among the daughters of men and beget us children. And Semyaza or Semyaz, being their leader, Semyaza. So either Semyaza or Azaziel. Semyaza or Azaziel have to be probably Anu. Okay? The Anunnaki or the sons of Anak. Where's the sons of Anak listed in the Bible? Somebody give me the scripture real quick, please. Which scripture are the sons of Anak, Anak, mentioned in the Bible? Excuse me. Numbers 13. Can somebody copy and paste wherever it says their little part there? They're mentioned in Joshua 15 too. So Numbers 13. Numbers 13 and 33, Joshua 15 and 13. Okay. The sons of Anak, the Anunnaki. Okay. All right, here we go. So, and Semyaza, being their leader, said unto them, I fear that perhaps you will not consent that this deed should be done, and I alone will become responsible for this great sin. But they all responded to him, let us all swear an oath and bind everyone among us by a curse, not to abandon this suggestion, but to do the deed. Then they all swore together and bound one another by a curse. Read that again. See, I do realize that everything that came out of them was cursed, because if you curse, everything that come out of you is cursed. This is probably why when Lamech was running with Yuval, the giant that fought with Og, remember, God would not hear Yuval's prayers. He wouldn't even talk to Yuval. Yuval was trying to hang with Lamech to try to get to know God. He's like, maybe he'll answer me now. Maybe he'll answer me now, because his daddy was cursed. But think about it. Ain't that's what they said in mythology? The demigods couldn't talk to their parents, and their parents couldn't talk to their kids. It was a split between them that happened. Okay. So we know that they went and it names all the angels. Okay, now let's go over here. So in 9 it says, then Michael, Seraphel, and Gabriel observed carefully from the sky. He was only subscribed to polytheism because God wouldn't talk to him. That's the only reason, right? I know who Yuval is. I don't need you to tell me. I know. But he was the only reason he had to worship other guys because the main one wouldn't talk to him. I know. I know he did. I know. I know. Okay, but hold on. Stay right here. Okay, look. They watch carefully from the sky. The sky people, all of these African cultures, Indian cultures, Asian cultures, Hindu cultures say that there was races of people and they are Gaia, Gaia, which is earth, and from heaven. The star and earth children. But the angels was watching from the sky where the other fallen angels had already taught. Michael Neal. Oh, excuse me. All right. Gabriel observed carefully from the sky, and they saw much blood being shed upon the earth. And observed carefully, and all the oppression being wrought upon the earth. And they said to one another, the earth from her empty foundation has brought the cry of their voice unto the gates of heaven. And now, O holy ones of heaven, the souls of the people are putting their case before you, pleading, bring our judgment before the Most High. And they said to the Lord of the potentates, I believe that's potentates, I believe that's how you say it, I don't know. For he is the Lord. Okay, we just gonna skip that part because I need to go right here. And it says, your name is holy and blessed and glorious throughout the whole world. You have made everything, and with you is the authority for everything. Everything is naked and open before your sight, and you see everything, and there is nothing which can hide itself from you. You see what Azazel has done. He has taught all forms of oppression upon the earth. And they, plural, revealed eternal secrets which are performed in heaven and which man learned. Moreover, Semyaza, to whom you have given power to rule over his companions, cooperating, they went into the daughters. They went in unto the daughters of the people on earth, and they lay together with them, with those women, and defiled themselves, and revealed to them every kind of sin. As for the women, they gave birth to great giants to the degree that the whole earth was filled with blood and oppression. And now, behold, the Holy One will cry, and those who have died will bring their suit up to the gate of heaven. Their groaning has ascended into heaven, but they could not get out from before the face of the oppression that is being wrought on earth. And now you know everything, even before it came into existence. And you see this thing, but you do not tell us what is proper for us that we may, and what we may do regarding it. And then spoke the Most High, the great and holy one, and he sent Asuriel to the son of Lamech, Noah, saying, tell him in my name, hide yourself, and reveal to him the end of what is coming. For the earth and everything will be destroyed. And the deluge is about to come upon all the earth, and all that is in it will be destroyed. And now instruct him in order that he may flee, and his seed will be preserved for all the generations. And secondly, the Lord said to Raphael, bind Azazel hand and foot, and throw him into the darkness. And he made a hole in the desert, which was in Dudael, and cast him there. Under the ground? Hold on. Okay. He threw on top of him rugged, sharp rocks, like a mountain. Like a mountain. Or like the hole that just opened up in China. Oh my. Okay. And he covered his face in order that he might not see light, and in order that he may be sent into the fire on the great day of judgment, and give life to the earth, which the angels have corrupted. And he will proclaim life for the earth, that he is giving life to her. And all the children of the people will not perish through all the secrets of the angels, which they taught to their sons, the kings. And the whole earth has been corrupted by Azazel, teaching of his own actions. Write upon him all sin. And to Gabriel, the Lord said, proceed against the bastards and the reprobates and against the children of adultery, and destroy the children of adultery and expel the children of the watchers from among the people, and send them one against another so that they may be destroyed in the fight. For the length of days they have not. They will beg you everything for their fathers on behalf of themselves, because they hope to live in eternal life. They hope that each one of them will live a period of 500 years. And to Michael, God said, make known to Semyaza and all the others who are with him, who fornicated with the women, that they will die together with them in their defilement. And when they and all their children have battled with each other, the Titan war was God's idea. Told y'all the Titan war, God made. He said, I'm gonna make your kids fight against each other, and y'all gonna watch. The women they had kids with, they kids and them, God called them bastards and reprobates. If you ain't got no daddy, you a bastard. And seeing as how God disowned the fallen angels, they became bastards. Because once he took the EL off their name, they no longer belong to God. So you ain't got your daddy name, baby. You a bastard. So the bastards were the fallen angels. You are no longer my child. And the reprobates are the things that came out of the bastards. So while people are worshiping these ancestors, these Anunnaki gods, they cursed. And they reprobates. What does it mean to be a reprobate? I gotta pee again. I'll be right back. I've been drinking a lot of water. Gotta get that. What's the definition of a reprobate, family? So the Anunnakis and these fallen angels, whatever they called themselves, they was bastards. They ain't had no daddy. Who your daddy is? God said he is not your father. Them ain't his grandkids. He don't even claim them. Debased mind thinking evil is good. Disobedient of your own thought, course, and mind. So they didn't listen when God said. They went the opposite way. They started thinking crucifying children, drinking blood, sleeping with animals was right. Mixing of the species, human with lion, with bear, with bird, with fish. They thought it was okay. And they taught men to do the same. Morally depraved, unprincipled, rejected by God. You want to be a reprobate and think the wrong things that you're doing is right? You want to be lined up with the people who brought all sin? Predestined to damnation, baby. And think about all the people on this planet that's worshiping them. They're predestined for damnation. And y'all calling them y'all God. Y'all going where they going. Them ain't my ancestors. I'll be right back. Them is not my ancestors, baby. I don't want nothing to do. Y'all can have them. Keep on praying to them. Tell me that ain't crazy, y'all. Ooh. Mind blowing, right? And cursing yourself. Come on, Miss Renee. Putting their symbols on. Damnation. Tattooing their symbols on you. Damnation. Ain't that funny that the devil is about to mark out his people? That's coming back up. The cursed people about to be marked again. The people that's going to be here with the yeah. The Antichrist is a cursed son too. He gonna be able to call fire down from heaven. Maybe Lucifer is the only one. He saved his kid for last. Because in every scary movie we see when the end of the world is happening, Lucifer has to have sex with a woman so she can conceive his child, who is going to be the ruler that destroys the earth and brings hell to earth. Do you want to be a reprobate? You want to worship the people that God is disgusted with? You want to give glory to the things that make God want to throw up, that turn his stomach from the things that they do. And you have the nerve to put them in God's place. The sad part about it is you're going to get whatever they get. This is why the Bible says if they had eyes, they got eyes, but they can see. They got ears, but they can hear. Because if they did, they'd understand what's going on. They'd repent and turn away. The Bible talks about somebody taught their children's to be wicked. Oh, my mama always did this. She always poured salt over our feet, or did this, or did that, or spit on the broom. Or your mama had you doing divination early. I know my aunties had me doing it too. Don't step on no crack, or you'll break your mama's back. Spell. Don't walk around in the house with one shoe on. Spell, incantation, divination. My aunt said every time somebody walk around in her house, she's passed on without a shoe on, she go to jail. Mhm. Now y'all see and won't want right, won't walk under a ladder, go the opposite way of a black cat. You have no tattoos and what's taught in the Bible, no markings on the body for the dead. Read the rest of the scripture. You're not supposed to mark or cut your body for the dead. Pastors always say no tattoos, but they always cut it off right there for the dead. So you're not supposed to have no RIP. You're not supposed to cut or mark your body for the dead. For the dead. See, a lot of pastors don't finish those scriptures, just like when they talk about Joshua fighting the war where the sun didn't go down for 3 days, but they skip over the part where it says, as it is written in the book of Jasher. Folks had heard that message preached 1,652 times, but never even knew it was the book of Jasher because the pastor started hollering right there. Hey, Kiva. So all these people out here just worshiping these ancestors, the ancestors are real. Well, whose ancestors? Because we don't worship Jacob. We don't worship Mary. We don't worship Noah. We don't pray to them. These people are praying to the spirits of the fallen angels and their children. How you know? Because they always talk about you can't trust the spirits that come talk to you. They might be a trickster spirit. Flip flop on you. Ain't that people that do magic? Y'all got to worry about if it's the real thing or if it's a trickster spirit trying to get in the way. And then you find out it wasn't even that spirit. They lied and said they was this person and transformed into. So I be hearing the stories. You mean the same thing that they was doing when they had fleshly disembodied? Okay, the children of the giants are disembodied spirits. Now we know where the disembodied spirits come from. The disembodied spirits are the spirits of the angels' children that they thought was going to, God said, yeah, they're going to live, but they're going to be trapped here. AI, come on. Lilith be talking through the AI. It's a couple of them that be speaking through there. And then I just watched a video, mailer demons on your email, and then demons, mailer demons. We see that word all the time. DAEMONS, mailer demons. If your email come back wrong, it's a mailer demon right there. Demon. Because demons, DEMONS, used to be DAEMONS. Demon. It's right all in our face, everywhere. Demons and daemons are the same. They just took out, they take out one letter. They took out the A. That's it. Ain't that crazy? So just think about this, family. All these words around us mean something. All these symbols around us mean something. Everything means something. We know that AI is the name of a demon, period. So is Siri. Siri is the name of a demon, and so is AI. One of the fallen angels' children. So people on earth are worshiping the reprobates, the people that don't even think correctly, the people that's minds is all messed up as to why they outside praying to rocks and sticks they gotta put there. So when you go back and look at reprobating, the meaning of it, it makes perfect sense. You outside naked, running around smearing blood all over you and chicken feathers, talking to a rock. If anybody else were to see that, you would be declared clinically insane. If I go out of here now, strip out of all my clothes, and go get some chicken blood and rub it all over my face, and get outside and get to talking to a tree, I'm going to be in a white jacket with some pills in my system. So why is it not crazy I'm putting on my tribal markings now. Y'all see it in the imagination place? Y'all see it? I got my libations. Ain't that what I be doing? And to a rock. To a rock. To a stone. It's chanting. And the spirits will come down from earth, from the. They do it in front of a big wood pole with animal faces on it. We are calling to the spirits of the what? So they do it in Africa. They do it in China. They do it in the American culture, the American Indian culture. Okay. They pray in the rocks. They pray in a big stone. And now that we know that the Asherah pole or the maypole was made by Nimrod and his nasty mama, now we know why we always see naked women going around the Asherah pole with the witches. They be around the Asherah pole dancing naked out in the woods where can't nobody see them doing perverse things. And they can change their form into a beautiful woman even though they old and decrepit and nasty. Stripper pole. To allure and every time we see it in the movies, it's a man in the trees watching what's going on like that. And one of the witches know he there, but she acting like she don't know. And then she show up. When he get up to turn around, she be right in front of him. Where are you going? Where are you going? I gotta go. No, come. It's always a woman luring some spiritual being, luring a man to his death. Men carry the seed that keep life going. So the same spirit that taught men every death blow and that can be interchangeable, intersexed, androgynous will kill the men and the women because the woman got the egg and the man got the seed and they don't want no more humans born. Are y'all getting how these spirits have been working against man? Look here. When giants were upon the earth, the watchers, the Nephilim, the watchers was their daddy, the Nephilim, the Anunnaki was the children, and the biblical cosmic war. Cosmic means from the stars. The biblical cosmic war of the seed The biblical cosmic war in between the children of heaven, the angels, the children of heaven, or the sons of God, against the natural man which God created. Now, he created both. But the children of heaven, the fallen children of heaven, who are from the cosmos, literally made out of the cosmos, came into Gaia, women made out of dirt, literally, and made their own seed. So then the angel's seed, we know this, was against God's seed, because the angels knew that Jesus was coming through the woman. The angels knew that Jesus was coming through the woman. So they tried to corrupt flesh, because the Holy Ghost can't be in nothing filthy. So they tried to corrupt it so Jesus couldn't even come at all. The angels went into human women. Jesus was coming out of a human woman. They knew God. They was there when God told Adam, I'm going to put my spirit into a woman and come through her. That was before the giants were made. 7 generations before the giants was made. So then the fallen angels said, we're going to beat him to the punch. We spirit beings. We're going to put ourselves into the flesh of women first. And we will be worshipped as gods. And our children will be the one that the world looks up to. Because Jesus, the Savior of the whole world, they wanted to rule the whole world. They wanted the worship of the whole world. What they knew God was going to get through Jesus. They knew this. So they tried to beat him to the punch. I told y'all that. The fallen angels tried to beat God to the punch and destroy the humans so that Jesus couldn't make it through there. They don't have to. They didn't want to bow to us. Come on, B. They didn't want to and say they wasn't. I ain't bowing to no dirt. Like literally just worms in their body. I was made from the galaxy, stardust, this, that, parts of the sun and lightning and all of this. I'm not bowing to nothing that's dirt, clay, mud. Mm-mm. But do y'all see the devil's thinking? And look, we just read what a reprobate mean. It mean you ain't thinking correctly. And everything you do is messed up thinking, and your ways is messed up. This is why the Bible say keep your mind in singleness of mind. Not bipolar, tripolar, none of that. Singleness, one. Because anything over that is mentally ill. And don't get mad at me, y'all doctor said too. Bipolar is a disorder. A disorder means something ain't right. And normally, because it's another entity, a spiritual entity that is not supposed to be there, but it comes to the surface when it wants to and then goes back down. Comes to the surface when it wants to and goes back down. That's possession. The only way that the angels could affect humankind was to enter women. And what came out of them could be seen all the time with their abilities. Flesh and blood. That's why they medicate all mental ill people to keep the demons hidden. But the demons get stronger because they just keep, we know, all of our medicine is named after the demons. So they keep giving you a stronger pill. And the Bible says every time a new demon come in, he brings 7 stronger demons than the ones that was there at first. And the man's situation is off. They keep upping your medicine and your mental illness keeps getting worse. Lines up. Because the medicine is named after demons. So at first I was just taking this pill, but then they added this one, and now my body is doing this. Now I'm seeing more. And the Bible says that when one demon come back in, found the house cleaned up, God went in there and cleaned everything out. That demon holds the door open for 7 stronger demons, and the man's situation is worse off than it was. You start taking medicine, you're sicker than before you ever started taking it. Your mind don't be right. They put your baby on ADHD medicine. Now they got all of these other mental issues. They seeing stuff. Oh, they're hallucinating. No, they're not. The demon that you just told them to take is showing up. They can see him. They now have possession because you're going to make them take that spirit every single day. Faithfully like clockwork. Matter of fact, you send the demons to school with them. And then you wonder why they cutting up in school. Well, you sent the demons with them to school. Demons don't act good. They cut up. They're interruptive. They are aggressive. They are accusatory. They don't listen. They're abusive. Ain't that what be going on with these babies? Just spout out some. That's what demons do. They're not in control. And then the kid said, but I didn't do it. But you did. But I know, baby, you were not at the forefront of your body because your mama and daddy keep on shoving these pills down your throat that are giving you supernatural powers. Y'all ever seen anybody mentally ill throw down 10 people? There's a reason they got orderlies in there. And the more heavily sedated the person is, the more stronger the medication, the stronger that person's physical strength is. Who giving them supernatural strength? Why do all mental ill people come with supernatural strength? Because it's another entity inhabiting that body. Oh my God, he had the strength of like 4 men. Yeah, because it was probably 6 demons in there, or just one really strong one. It's hard for demons that ain't never been in the body to walk. So when you take a certain drug and you be walking like this down the street, because it's just like the dude from Men in Black that took on the Edgar suit. I can make a lot sugar. I need sugar. He trying to fit in this body because he ain't used to walking in a human body. Can I ask y'all a question? If you've ever seen a deliverance ministry or a scary movie, once the evil spirit get in a person, their body can contort, they can jump from the ground and be on the ceiling. But anytime they walking, it's all messed up. Because that spirit ain't inhabited a body in a long time. If you watch Emily Rose, the exorcism of Emily Rose, when she's in that barn and they say, who are you? She say, I was with Nero. I was with this person. I was with that person. And then she drums straight up. Eating at her flesh, crawling her nails off, because demons only want to destroy human flesh. That's their goal. They are enemies to us and our bodies. He said, I was with Judas. I was with Nero. I was with this person, and now I'm in her. The Nero that killed his wife and found a man that looked like her and then turned into a woman and married him. That Nero was who you was with? Oh, you was with Judas, who betrayed Jesus and was all in it. Okay, and now you in this little girl in 2012. Ancient rulers of darkness. Or as y'all call them, skinwalkers. I can be a dog. I could be a cat. I could be a turtle. I could be a person. I could be a bear, a wolf. Demons ain't nothing but skinwalkers. They inhabit bodies like a parasite. And the longer they stay in there, the worse the body gets. The longer a person stays addicted to drugs, they start to look like a walking skeleton. Their body gets sores all on it. Skin sucked in. So they're the walking dead because there is something that is possessing that body. And the energy that it takes to upkeep both is killing the person. They can't, everybody can't stay there. I don't know why it be people in my class that try to come in here. Go away. Because if you didn't hear me say that every single name and thing, the fallen angels have taken it and used it for something else. So we say amen because it's like I agree. They took Amen and used it Amun for something else, like they do everything else. Their rituals are based on God's rituals. Everything that they do is copycat, so I don't care. They ain't started nothing. They can only take what God did and use it, just like the angels didn't have their own feet. Ooh, I almost came out with that word. The one word that started with a B sound like witches. They didn't have their own. They had to go get God's, what he made to make their seed. So they ain't creating nothing. They had to take God animals and go into them in order to make their monsters, honey. They ain't started nothing. They can only take what God used, what he made. So I'm going to say amen because Amun is them taking what God made and using it for something else. Just like they did the blood sacrifice and they have perverted every single thing that God did. I'm not going to stop saying it because they knockoffs. They want to be like God. Every single thing that Lucifer does is an imitation of what God does and did. Just told you that. He tried to make spirits go into the human women before God could do it. God said the humans, he was going to make kings rulers. They tried to hurry up and do it first. Oh, raggedy self. That's like people that know me that come, I tell them my business idea and they try to hurry up and go get it first. And yes, this happens to me all the damn time. People will come and tell me about my business plan that I just told them and act like they made it up themselves. I have friends that have imitated my whole entire life. And some of them probably still watching and trying to be me right now. I'm telling you what I know. So they didn't want the work. They didn't want to be homeless. They didn't want to have to live in a car. They didn't want to have to go through the things that I went through, but they want the same worship that I get right now. And I'm not saying worship in that, but the accolades that God has given me and what is going on where people go, oh, I know Circa. I know her too. I'm in this state. They want that, but they didn't want to put in the work just like the devil. He always want to take credit for some stuff he didn't do. Want to look like the real thing, but ain't the real thing. I'm not fooled. I had to go through hell, and all of these friends forgot. They told me, oh, I hope God don't ever make me live like you live. Told me to my face several times, oh, no, I don't want that. I don't know why God make you live like that, but I don't want it. Now it's, oh, well, I'm about to be doing Bible studies, and oh, I'm about to be doing this, and oh, come on. So you don't want the problems, but you want the glory. Nah. And be trying to steal my life too. I'm telling y'all what I know. It's been happening for years. So I understand Lucifer. God put in all the work, but you want to take the credit for it. Get your out of here. They don't know the cost I paid. They do. And they said they wouldn't pay it, actually. Actually, they do. And actually, they said, yeah, no, I'm not doing none of that. That's too much. But now that people all around the world know who I am and know the things that God was teaching me, it's a different story. I'm telling you right now, it's a different story. All the people that said to me, honey, that ain't God and this and that. Now, and I'm not doing this to pop my collar. I'm telling you, I see this in a whole different way from how people see it, because this ain't about me. As y'all see, I'm not leading y'all to Circa. I tell y'all, seek and you shall find. Go find God for yourself. Don't sit here and wait on nobody to tell you what God is saying to you. You go look it up for yourself. I don't want you coming to me for all the answers. I'm still trying to figure out if he gonna let me in. Come on, Justice. They sure didn't want to tell people they knew me. Unless it was to be in my business. Didn't you used to date such and such? Or didn't you used to do this for Circa? She told me you used to trying to get in, but baby, you not me. I done had plenty of homegirls that went and tried to go behind me, baby. It's crazy. And they don't think the person is going to tell me, like, yeah, I guess she thought I was about to be, cashing her out like I was cashing you out now. But I went on and got that. And they don't even know I know. Because I ain't messy. I ain't going to tell you, girl, but I know how much he cracked you for. And he drops that off at my house and don't even get to see me in that way. So it is what it is. We are not the same. He cracked you for damn near a Happy Meal. Excuse my language, but that's basically an adult Happy Meal, babe. No. This rent been paid 6 months and he can't even sit on the couch. Wants to get a hug, but I'm going to shake his hand and take the change. Thank you. You done went all out and everywhere. Bust it open. And he ain't even... We are not the same. Real life. I'm telling you what I know. I used to be like, they did what? One of my homegirls, well, she ain't my homegirl no more. There was a guy that I was dating, and he was well off. And he took very good care of me. Very, very, anything I wanted, he took very good care of me. You hear me? But he used to tell me, you different. He used to try to buy me extravagant things and I wouldn't let him. I don't want that. Take me to the Goodwill. He's like, the effing Goodwill? Are you serious? When I met him, he was like, what kind of car you want? Because I had just wrecked my van. Well, I had a different van, like a Plymouth or something. And he was like, you want a Lexus truck? You want this? You want a Suburban? I said, I want a Chevy Venture. He said, a effing minivan? I said, that's what I want. That's what I want. You don't want this? He used to try to buy me all expensive bags. Just give me the money. I'm going to the Goodwill, and I'm about to stack this cash. Okay? But when he left and we broke up, everything I had in my house was paid for with 5-year warranties on it, including my car. So I can upkeep the life. Because I didn't have to pay no payments on nothing. Cash only. Cashola. So you're not putting me in a life that I'm not, because I won't even let you put me in. I don't need no Lexus. I can't afford the upkeep. Brakes $800. But a Chevy, baby, I can take on my homeboy 2 beers and go get my parts, and I'm going to be good. And my insurance ain't nothing but $1,000 every couple months. No, I'm good. This is how I thought at 23, y'all. This was my thinking at 23 years old. Hold on, y'all. Hold on 1 second. I told y'all hold on. I'm going to get off here. I'll get back on in just a few minutes, okay? Give me a second, y'all. My maintenance folks is here.